Hello, what's up, everybody? So, we're from Team LearnenSchule, and this is the login page for our app, LearnenSchule. Now, firstly, let me tell you something about our app. It's basically that there's a lot of resources available on the internet to learn stuff yourself, but none of it is well organized. Okay, so we believe that you can teach yourself anything if if you just have a little help, a little guidance. Mm, we provide content from the internet, or links to content from the internet, or mostly YouTube videos, and we organize them, classify them into various courses that you can take yourself, and we also try to recommend to you courses that we think would be best for you. We use some basic principles of machine learning to do that, so we'll show you shortly. I'll show you the login page. There's the user account and the password. Sign in. If you don't have an account, well, there was a sign up option there. Anyway, this is the home page, and as you can see, first, at the top of the screen, you have this large player which shows the last viewed video, or the video which you are yet to complete. And as you can see, I'm currently doing a JavaScript course. So on the top suggestions, we'll have videos that are related to the course that I'm doing right now. And there you have it. There's a courses related to JavaScript. Now, how we selected these particular courses for this user Snehan, well, we'll come to that later. Mm, well, anyway, after that you have courses which you are currently enrolled in, like physics, music, and dance, and blah. Anyway, and after that you have courses that are similar to JavaScript, or, well, of all the courses that I've done previously, well, it's stored in the database, and it's also stored how well I and we somehow, well, we suggest courses that are similar to JavaScript, right? So there's web design, which is, well, basically JavaScript comes under that, and there's jQuery and all. And then there are some trending courses, which is also, well, it kind of takes into account the course that you're currently learning. And you can, by clicking on here, you can enroll yourself in the course. And, well, this is basically all the courses that we have in our database, and the number of videos related to it. And so, well, that's the whole homepage. And there are these popular courses, and then these ongoing courses. Then there's suggested and trending, and well, and then also there's this search bar, your profile. Well, and then there's this well, let me just skip and go back to the home page there. You can set your preferences and all, and you can change your settings, and, well, I guess there's not much to say about that. I'll show you the code next on how, so that you get an idea of how it works. Well, it runs on PHP, and, well, it's not yet hosted on Azure yet, but, well, there's a reason for that. We'll come to that later. But, and yeah, just know that all the websites run on PHP, and well, the front end, well, I just showed you the whole front end. And the back end is, well, back end, there are two types of files in there. So the one type is the files that connect the PHP files to a database, and the other are the ones where the actual recommendation stuff goes on. And there are two files for that. This one, and this one. They're both Python files. First, let's go through this file, and the actual recommendation stuff happens in here. I mean, this this is what you call linear regression. Well, basically, linear regression is a way by which you predict a value, predict a floating point number based on attributes that are provided. And well, here we've used something called gradient descent in order to predict how much a user will like a particular resource, in this case a video. The thing is, each video has a certain number of attributes or parameters. In this case we have 6 parameters, and they are the difficulty level of the video, the relevance, complexity, length, production, engaging, and these all have floating point values from 0 to 1. and and as you can see, well, we've tried to rate each video. We tried to provide a value for each video for each of these parameters, which is as you can see on the screen. And the thing about this is, for example, length is not how short or how long the video is. It's not like 0 refers to a short video, 1 refers to a long video. No, it's like how appropriate the length is. If a video feels too short for a current user, if it feels too short, then its length would be less. The length parameter would be closer to 0, or if it's too long, then also it would be closer to 0. If the length feels ideal for a video, then it would be closer to 1. And well, production is how well produced the video is, and engaging is the parameter for how interesting the video is to watch. As you know, that could also be a factor in there. If you ever want to add another parameter, then we can always add just one more something in there, and well, and just change num params to the updated value. But anyway, Arck currently uses just 6 of them, and for each user and each video, and for each parameter there's a particular value. Anyway, I know that's confusing. We'll come to that later. Anyway, here's where the gradient descent function works. Mm, um, it predicts, basically what it does is, m here is the optimal value of these 6 parameters discussed above for the user. Each m current is an array of these 6 variables, and it is basically a unit vector of norm1. And finally we have, that's it, we have an optimal array of m for each, corresponding to each user. And how is that used? It's used in this file. In this file, this optimal value for m, which we first made and stored it in the database, is now loaded. It is compared with the similar arrays for other users, and then we compare it, and finally we arrive at, I mean, this is basically a distance function, a Euclidean distance, and we arrive at I mean, we finally see how similar each user is to the current user, and finally we use the ratings that different users have given, and we predict how much the user will like them, and then we finally sort the videos, sort the predicted ratings, and finally we arrive at an array of ratings which is like if you have like 5 videos, then it's a 5 dimensional array of size 5 with floating point values. And since it's sorted, it would be from high to low. And so the first video of the array would have the highest predicted rating, and it is the one which we think the user is most likely to prefer, and we'll recommend that on our app. So that's basically a quick overview of how this app works. So and the and this is, well, the database will anyway, as you can now, one more thing we'd like to mention is that, well, because we've used, if you take a look here at the Python files, in the Python files we've used the NumPy library. And also, well, the thing is, it's not, we encountered issues with it while hosting it on Azure, and we, well, in the process of debugging it, we might have used up most of our credits. So as of now, it's hosted on localhost. So, well, that's all about the app. We hope you'll try it out yourself. Have a nice day.